Hey guys, Tim Pokemon here. In today's video, we are shiny hunting Pokemon based on their types. And this is our first one of 2024, so we'll see how today goes. But we have 2 days to go ahead and find 6 different typings of shiny Pokemon. And every typing that we miss is a shiny transfer. So hopefully we can find a lot of water type right off the bat with Pampor. Would have been awesome. What about a Tailo on the daily? No? Okay, it is what it is. But yeah, we'll see how today goes. Again, we got to find 6 different typings. My best friends in these challenges, boosted shinies and dual typing shinies. Because then if it's a dual typing shiny, I can always pick one of 2 options. Or if it's a boosted shiny, of course, I have a better chance of getting it shiny. But we'll see how today goes. We got to find, a bunch over the next 2 days. And hopefully we find some awesome shinies. That would be pretty cool. And this is honestly, it's kind of weird because I haven't recorded these in a while because we've just had event after event. I mean, we had Holidays event part 1, part 2, back to back, and then right into New Year's. We had no break at all. So we'll see how it goes. An ice type with Swinub would be pretty nice, even though ice types are a little bit more common this season because of the whole, holidays. But hey, it is what it is. And now we have our first Galarian bird in weeks. And oh, that's a big boy. This thing's probably running away. I heard somewhere that the whole, tiny, excellent throw thing doesn't work on the Galarian bird. So I'm just going to throw a ball because this one's feisty. It was probably going to run anyways. Let's see if it catches. Oh, why you gotta do 2 rolls for me though? For a second I was like, wait a second, that thing might stay. What? Well, we got a Galarian bird, and we got a Scyther right after, which is perfect because that's a boosted shiny. But paint on the Galarian bird running. Let me know if your last Galarian bird ran or did you catch it. And you guys know I love to hunt specific shiny hunting Pokemon. We're gonna check every single Heracross and Corsola with you guys today. Today for this video, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe we get another one of those shiny. We've gotten one of each since getting to Florida. And now it's time for a little cluster with, again, my best friends in these challenges, boosted shinies. And I've actually had a lot of shiny Scythers recently, including a tiny shiny Scyther, which was pretty awesome. But we'll see if we can pick up another shiny here just chilling. I think right here on this Pokestop there should be a Fungus, which I was kind of also hoping for. With typing wise, you just want to get the hard typings out first, because stuff like normal typing, look at that, a Venusaur. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, that could have been shiny in the wild, 1 in 64 odds. Again, my best friends in these challenges. But unfortunately also, there's no legendaries right now in raids that can be shiny. Of course, they're the Ultra Beasts, but they can't be shiny yet, so can't take advantage of that little loophole of 1 in 20 odds. But guess I'll see you guys in the next clip. Thought a little bit more would pop up. Grubbin not shiny though. And unfortunately today, there's a bunch of people admiring the mural, but we'll go ahead and check the mural cluster next to it. We'll see if we got ourselves a shiny. That would be nice. We got a couple of Bidoof, which you just love to see. And I will say the normal type is the most common type in these challenges usually. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Hopefully, you get a normal type that's a dual type, like something like Galarian Zigzagoon. But Lechonk would never complain with a pink pig. You guys know how it is. I love Lechonk. It's just great. But we got a couple Mankeys, which is pretty cool. And also, while I'm recording this, at least the day I'm starting to record this, we got the confirmation of shiny Cutiefly coming on January 13th, which I'm actually pretty excited about. I like that little pink shiny, so we'll go ahead and hunt that when that comes around. And I thought about it because of the fairy type Swirlix, which is also spawning in that event. But let's get it going. And here's exactly what I mean, that the normal type is the most common, but I would not complain with the shiny Sentret. Still need that one in Pokemon Go, believe it or not. But we got a Bidoof. I mean, it's always nice to get a shiny Bidoof no matter the situation, right? Like, it's Bidoof, it's almighty. You can't be mad at it, but the Skitty wasn't shiny. And a quick Zora. Can we make the blue duck a blue Zora? Unfortunately not. It is what it is. And to be honest, there's not a lot here, but there's a Trubbish, which I love that shiny, so I wanted to check with you guys, as well as a Grubbin. And I have a task that I wanted to check with you guys as well, because I believe it should give me a boosted shiny, catch 15 different species, or it gives me something that can't be shiny. Oops. And now it's mall cluster time, and we got ourselves a double Bronzor, which is of course a boosted shiny. As you guys saw in last event, we got 3 of them, so we'll see if we could add a 4th one, or if we could just add any shiny here. That would be nice. I mean, look, the ice type would be a nice one, although it is a little bit more common this season due to the whole theme with everything. It is still a rare type to get in these challenges. I think I've only ever gotten it in 1 challenge. And let's just also address the elephant in the room. There is a Metagross right there. Yes, I know that. It unfortunately cannot be shiny. If it could, that would be an amazing shiny to go ahead and just pick up randomly. That would be awesome. But we have a Sentret and 2 Stuffles. We'll check them, see if they turn out to be shiny, and we'll check to see if the Metagross is either a huge or a tiny, because I always check the evolved forms just to see if they're huge or tiny, because it would be so cool. Come on. No, okay, but it's still cool to get a Metagross. I will catch it for the XLs. That Nice Throw is probably not going to catch it, but we'll see. Now, here's something we're going to take advantage of. Decoy Grunts. These are 1 in 64 odds for a Shadow Shiny. I did get a Shadow 98% Bellsprout recently from one of these, so let's see if we can get ourselves a Shadow Shiny from one of them. That would be nice to go ahead and tick off one for the challenge. No? Okay, 340, not very good. And now we got ourselves a batch of 9 7K eggs, and I always hatch these eggs outside of events because they have a bunch of boosted odds. So we'll see if we can maybe pick up a shiny from these eggs. Like I said, those two right there, Galarian Farfetch, Galarian Stunfisk, and Galarian Zigzagoon, all three of them boosted shinies. So, and another one boosted shiny. See what I mean? Like, this is why I always hatch these eggs, and we'll see if we can hatch anything, or maybe even a hundo from these. That would be cool. So we move on to the next one. I mean, look, a really good batch of eggs, all of them shiny potentials, and there's stuff like that Paldean Wooper, and I think there's also some of the Hisuiamons that still can't be shiny. So we'll see what we can do here with these eggs. It's another Paldean Wooper, and that's the last egg. Okay, we'll see if one of these is a hundo though, because we have 9 of them to check. Let's go and see if we got a hundo, right? Please? No? No? Okay, it is what it is. But Spritzy right there. Not purple. Now we got ourselves a pair of Abra, and let's see if one of these two is a shiny, because we found one yesterday. I thought I'd check them with you guys. But we got a Mankey that isn't a mint monkey, unfortunately. What about a Grubbin? No. And then a Caterpie, another bug type. Come on, Caterpie. Nope, not a golden Caterpie. What about the Froakie back there? Nah. And now we got 2 quick tasks. The one I'm keeping an eye out for is make 5 great curveball throws, because it could be that right there. A Galarian Darumaka, which of course is a boosted shiny, as you guys saw during the holidays event. We got literally, I think, 11 of them. It was absolutely crazy. But a Combi, not shiny. Now I'm walking around the same park. I got a shiny Corsola recently, and we got 2 Vanillites. Let's see if one of them is some pink ice cream. We only have one from that event that it debuted, and I only got one that went 0 for, I think it was like 700 during the spotlight hour. Hey, but at least I have one. And now it's time for another decoy. Let's see if we can get ourselves a Shadow Shiny Bellsprout. Both typings we obviously don't have yet, as we haven't found a shiny just yet. Hopefully we can soon, but we have enough for a radar, so we'll be looking for you, Cliff, and hopefully we can find a shiny Shadow Dratini after this one, but this one's not shiny. And almost immediately we found that Cliff, and let's go ahead and see if it gives us a shiny Shadow Dratini, because that would be awesome. We got one during the holidays event. Let's get one to start 2024. My first shiny Shadow of 2024 being a Dratini would be perfect, but it's not, unfortunately. It is what it is. 191 CP, not very good. And a quick double Purify 3 test, because these are both boosted shinies. It could either be an Absol or an Alola Meow. So let's see if one of them shiny, both boosted, but both not shiny. And I'm pretty sure this is a Vanillite nest, so best believe I'm gonna be here quite often, but we're gonna see if we can get some pink ice cream right here, because I mean, that would be pretty cool. We could also get a side of cookie dough with the Swirlix. That would be nice, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and see. Come on, Swirlix. No, okay, still no shiny on the day. We're trying. You can't say I'm not trying, but we'll see what we can do, and I'll definitely be here more often this week, because I'll take those shiny Vanillites, please. And another decoy grunt goes down, and I told you guys, they got 1 in 64 odds, so I'm gonna try to find a shiny Shadow. And honestly, the luck the last couple days has been pretty bad. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It's been long grinds with no shinies at all in the beginning of the grind. So we're gonna keep going though, try to find a shiny. You guys know how it is. We do not stop. We can't be stopped, right guys? But we do have a Bronzor here. That's a boosted shiny. Unfortunately, is not a shiny, but we got an Eevee, a Grubbin, and a Bulbasaur. We'll check those real quick, see if one of them shines, and see if we can get our first shot of the video. No. And a little bit down the road, we got our first Corsola of the day, and that's also been a little bit rough. I've seen 1 Heracross, 1 Corsola. Pain. Okay, maybe I gotta record more clusters. That's how we get a shiny, right? We had the almighty Bidoof to start. Caterpie, no. Zigzagoon, no. Okay. What about the Charmander? That'd be a nice find. Come on. No? Okay, well, we got a couple more almighty Bidoofs. Been seeing tons of these today, but let's see if one of them is a shiny. No? Okay, what about the Burmy? No. And a really fast double task, one of which is a potential Galarian Darumaka. 613 is decent too, but gonna leave that in the stack. That's 5 off the hundo, but Krogunk, not shiny. 401 I think is decent too. And the incense brings in a Heracross, but not a pink one. Okay guys, I am in shock right now. First we're gonna check a couple of checks, but something insane just happened. I got myself a hundo. I saw a shadow Pokemon that was a little bit high CP, but it's not just any shadow Pokemon. Look what I just got. I got a hundo shadow Drillbur, my first ever shadow hundo, and this one's a really good one. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's max this thing out already. Let's go all the way 360 XL candies. I am in shock right now. Let's double move that thing first. Let's evolve it. I am in shock right now. Shadow hundo Drillbur, now gonna be extra drill. I don't even know what to say, I'm gonna be honest. That's just insane. Again, my first ever Shadow Hundo. I have a lot of friends that have a couple. I'm like, I am jealous, I want one, but we just maxed this thing out. Let's give it a new attack because it's got frustration right now. But let's go Shadow Hundo. Now that we got a Shadow Hundo, let's see if the shiny luck turns around. Unfortunately, Heracross on the incense, not shiny. Now it's time for another mall cluster, and let's see if this is what we needed to go ahead and pick up another shiny. Now I did check that Cottony, the Dwebble, and the Lotad, sorry. Check those without even realizing. I think I was like in autopilot mode, but it is what it is. We're trying to find our first shiny of the day. It's been a really rough day in terms of shiny luck, but we did get that Shadow Hundo, which honestly just makes my day. We did also get a Galarian Bird, so it hasn't been an uneventful day in general, just no shiny, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, we still got time on the grind. We still got, you know, a little bit more to go, but it's just been a little bit disappointing of a day. But we got a Sentret on the incense, isn't shiny, and a Fungus, not shiny either. I'm not even joking when I say this. Right as I ended that clip, boom, we got our first shiny. Finally, we got something for the day. We got 11 CP level 1 shiny Grubbin, which I'm very, very happy about. Hey, I just wanted a shiny today. We keep the streak going every single day. We've got a shiny in 2024. We're gonna try to keep that going as long as we can. We got 11 CP Grubbin that unfortunately is, you know, nothing great on IVs, but hey, it's level 1 and we got 20%. Oops. And here's another Corsola. Let's see if it's shiny. No, okay, this blue shiny though is really good. And now after a long day and over 30,000 steps later, we're here at the mural cluster to see if we can get ourselves a shiny. I'm gonna be honest, there's not that much here, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and check it, see if something shines, because we only have one typing on the board from day one. It's not looking too great for the shiny transfers kind of thing, but we found some awesome stuff today, including a Galarian Bird, a Shadow Hundo, and a level 1 shiny. So honestly, overall, I think today's still a success. We'll see what else we could get on the way home, but we got ourselves one last check with the Lotad. And now it's time for day 2, and let's see how it goes. We got a Bidoof to start things off that isn't shiny. Now I did say normal type is the most common type, and we didn't find a normal type yesterday, but we only found one shiny, so I think it makes a little bit of sense. But hey, it is what it is. We'll see if we can get another Galarian Bird for this video, because we got one of those yesterday. Maractus spawn number 1 on the daily. It's cool because it's a regional, but it's, you know, can't be shiny yet and stuff like that. But I will say yesterday was a huge success despite only getting one shiny, because we got a Shadow Hundo, we got a Galarian Bird, and we did get one shiny, which is always nice. But we'll see what else we can get today. Hopefully get a few more shinies and stuff to go along with all, you know, of yesterday's grind. Hopefully a few more shinies again, because we got to get up to 6 typings and we're not even close. But we'll see what the spawn number 2 is on the daily. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, we got a, you know, a huge grind ahead of us, and execute would have been a nice way to start with some golden egg. And here's our first Heracross of the day, not shiny. And another Heracross. I said I would check every single Heracross in Corsola. Unfortunately, this one's not shiny either. And now it's time for a quick wild Venusaur. Oh wait, what? No way. Oh my, dude, I'm in shock right now. I'm in huge shiny Venusaur. That is not a Zora. That is not a Zora.
Are you sure about that?
What? What? Oh my, yo, that is nuts. Sorry for the loud car. I am in shock right now. Let's catch this thing so I don't waste any more of your guys' time. But what just happened? I am in shock right now. Let's go.
75 years later.
Just absolutely crazy. But this thing does not want to catch. This thing just doesn't want to catch. Maybe I have to hit an excellent throw. I just did a horrible throw. We won't talk about that. But 1 roll, 2 roll, 3 rolls. Finally caught it. Let's go. XXL Shiny Venusaur in the wild. That is nuts. That is insane. That is the first time that's ever happened to me. 15 attack, awesome. Let's just go over to our other shiny Venusaurs and just compare them. I mean, look at the size of that thing. That thing's huge. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Now, unfortunately, the mural cluster is taken up again. There's a lot of people there. Shiny Bidoof. No way. Hey, I was gonna say I'm still hyped about the shiny Venusaur, but we start the cluster with a shiny Bidoof. Yes, the almighty Bidoof. We gotta love it. We'll see if this is my Shundo Bidoof. That would be awesome, but I'm still in shock about the XXL shiny Venusaur. And we get this. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's like 10 minutes after. awesome, even better. Let's go. But yeah, we'll go ahead and see if there's a shiny here. But we start with the normal type, and I'm gonna tick off the poison type for Venusaur. I think we're more likely to see a grass type. I can always, you know, switch it later on in a huge Cottony. Could you imagine we got another XXL Shiny? Our first XXL Shiny, though, of the year was a banger. I'm so hyped about that one, but very happy to get the almighty Bidoof now. I mean, look, today's going very, very well to start. Hopefully we can keep that luck rolling, because now we got 3 typings down, but hey, we love to see it, the almighty Bidoof. And let's look at the journal real quick. Yeah, 212 and 201, just about 10 minutes. And another pink Heracross check. I mean, look, everything's going well today. Looking very good after a rough shiny luck day yesterday. I'm hoping we can keep it going, because we got the almighty Bidoof, we got the huge shiny Venusaur, and now we just gotta get ourselves, what, 3 more typings? We got this, right? Hopefully. Castor? No. And now it's time for a quick Heracross. Not shiny. Well, we got that huge shiny Venusaur. Can we do that with a Charizard? Hey, that would have been crazy, wouldn't it have? But we gotta center it in a couple more checks. Might as well check it real quick, see if we got ourselves our 4th shiny of the video. Come on. No, okay, let's go. And now it's time for another cluster, and we got ourselves a couple typings that we still need, including the flying type, the psychic type with Abra. We have a couple electric types, and also I forgot to mention, if I sound a little bit weird or have a little bit less energy, it's because I'm not feeling 100%. I'm a little bit sick, but we're pushing through, and it's been worth it because we got some awesome shinies along the way. But we got a Swinub that is not shiny, and then we got ourselves a couple normal types, which if one of these shine, it'd be a little bit of an issue. I mean, I wouldn't complain with the pink pig. You guys know how much I love Lechonk, but the problem would be it wouldn't do anything for the challenge, you know what I mean? So maybe wait till tomorrow, Lechonk. But Bergmite, not shiny. And now it's time for the mall cluster, and let's see if we can pick up a shiny here. And of course there's a ghost type over there, which would be pretty cool with Duskull, but unfortunately not. We did get our shiny Grub in here yesterday, which was kind of funny because it was like right after I ended the clip, but hey, it is what it is. Beldum though would have been a nice surprise. I did predict that to get a classic community day this year. We'll see if that comes true. It would be awesome if that's the case. I would love to get a Shundo. I currently have a Hundo. I have a Shadow that's actually pretty good as well. Shadow Shiny specifically, but we'll see what happens with that, I guess. But we have a Lotad hiding all the way back there, which would be 2 typings I technically don't have, because for the Venusaur, I put the poison typing for the typing, but we have 2 tasks, which is potential Galarian Darumaka. It's a dancing Darumaka, but not a shiny one. And then a potential boosted check here with the Purified Mons, and then we got ourselves a Swinub and Seedot. We'll just check them real quick. Are you shiny? No. Time for another pink Heracross check. That is not shiny. And now we beat up a cliff, and let's see if it gives us another shiny Shadow Dratini. We got some pink on the shirt, so it would make sense, right? Please? I mean, I would take another Shadow Shiny Dratini. I want to evolve one into Dragonite, but let's see it. Okay, no, not another pink noodle. 357 is kind of high, though. I guess we'll see. I'll let you guys know if it's good. Well, we got a Shadow Hundo yesterday, so I thought we might as well check the IVs on this Shadow Dratini. Okay, not as good as I thought. And now it's time for another cluster with the boosted shiny to start things off. Unfortunately, it wasn't shiny, but it's 2 typings we would definitely take for the challenge, Steel or Psychic, but we'll see if anything else in this cluster shines. We got a Pidove, got one of those relatively recently, as well as a Snubbull. Again, during the holidays event, we picked up one of each of those, so hey, it would have been nice to get another one just for the challenge, but a Sentret that is not shiny. And what about a Mareep? No pink sheet. Time for a few more checks. We got a Joltik and a couple Pidove. We'll see if one of them shine, and we do have a Spinda task. It won't do anything for the challenge, but if we get a shiny Spinda, that would be really, really cool. And we got a Caterpie that isn't shiny. We got a Seedot that also isn't shiny. But let's see if that Spinda is shiny. We got some Pokeballs, and we got a Spinda that is not shiny. And time for yet another cluster. And let's see if we can add a shiny to the list as we tap the gym instead. Oops. Let's just see Bronzor. Of course, I keep mentioning it. It's a boosted shiny, so I'm going to check it every single time. And hopefully one of these times it does end up shining. But hey, we got a little bit left on the grind. We still got time to go ahead and find a few more shinies. We're 3 shinies away from the goal for the challenge, but hey, at the end of the day, we found some awesome stuff in this video, so I can't even be mad with transferring a few shinies if I'm being completely honest. Caterpie though wasn't shiny, and neither is the Bidoof. And now we have not 1 but 2 Heracross. Let's see if one of them is a shiny. Come on. Now, and we got ourselves another wild Charizard, but this one isn't shiny or huge like the Venusaur. And a very quick Heracross check. Let's see if it's pink. It's not. And another Heracross. Let's see a pink one. Unfortunately not, but it's right next to a Bronzor, boosted shiny. but not shiny either. And now it's time for a very quick mall cluster. And I already checked the incense spawn because I was scared it was going to despawn, but it also doesn't do anything for the challenge, so it is what it is. It wasn't shiny. But let's check everything else around here, see if we can pick up a shiny right at the end of the challenge, or at the end of the grind. Sorry, we still have until midnight to go ahead and get the shinies that we need, but it's not looking too good. Let's just say that. We got a couple Talos though, and unfortunately all of them were not green. See you guys next clip. And right as I take a seat, we got ourselves 11 eggs, including 2 12Ks and 9 7Ks. So we'll see if these go out to be good. The first one was a 12K, a Dino, we take it. Galarian Stunfisk again, we do take that as well. We got an Alolan Geodude, not shiny. Next one is another Stunfisk, not shiny. Okay, the 12K again. No, not a shiny Pancham. I really want another one to complete that line. I would love to go ahead and do that, but we got ourselves more 7Ks, and maybe these will provide with the shiny right at the end of the grind. Alolan Vulpix, not shiny. It is what it is. Got probably like 1, 2, maybe 3 eggs left. We'll see. We got a Alolan Grimer, not shiny. Alolan Geodude, not shiny, and then an Alolan Sandshrew. Not shiny. Okay, well, a pretty decent batch of eggs, but let's just see if we got ourselves a hundo, because that would be cool. No, no, no. Some bad IVs there. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. Decent Dino, we do take that, and besides that, nothing too crazy. Sorry. And one more Talo. I was gonna say new spawns, a Talo. And now we're back at the Mural Cluster to wrap up today's video. Now, I am not gonna do the shiny transfers just yet because I'm gonna wait until midnight tonight just to, see if I get anything at home. I've gotten a couple shiny spawn at home. In the last couple weeks, so we never know, but it's looking like we're gonna transfer 3 shinies for this challenge. But honestly, I don't mind. We had some pretty awesome stuff, including a Galarian Bird to start the video, then we got a Shadow Hundo, we got ourselves a couple awesome shinies, including an XXL Shiny Venusaur, which was pretty awesome, and we ticked off 3 typings, including that level 1 Grubbin from yesterday. We got that XXL Wild Shiny Venusaur, which is so cool. My first ever Wild Shiny Venusaur, and it's a huge, which is just insane. I have gotten the Charizard, I haven't got the Blastoise, so got to do that at some point. But we also got a Shiny Bidoof, the almighty Bidoof. So we got 3 typings down, Poison, Normal, and Bug. So I'm definitely not going to complain. It went pretty well, and yeah, we'll have to see if we can, actually get a shiny at home to save us a shiny transfer. But if not, the shiny transfer should be up on screen. But I want to say thank you guys again for the insane support. You guys helped me hit 14.1K. You guys have been absolutely insane with the support, so thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.